So today is going to be a dope video because I'm reacting to a Hypebeast YouTube article that I saw and I posted on the feed if you guys wanted me to react to it. So it was about Pharrell Williams and the amount of jewelry that he has and the impact that he has had on the jewelry game as we know it. So it got me thinking, like, is he really one of these impactful people in this space? Well, let's roll my motherfucking music so we can take a look at the Hypebeast article and see if Pharrell Williams changed the jewelry game.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. So I thought the Hypebeast article, and shout out to Hypebeast, I am using this video as a reactionary piece because I watched it and I was like, you know what? They made a lot of valid points, and there was a lot of things in there that I didn't know about Pharrell Williams that really opened my eyes and really changed my perspective on what I initially thought about Pharrell and how I look at him now. So let's take a look at this Hypebeast article, which is titled "$1 Million Chain to Diamond Sunglasses: Why Pharrell Williams is Unmatched." So I guess the series is called Tagged, and it's by Hypebeast's YouTube page, and I'll put a link down in the description so you can watch the videos without my big head in the way. So without further ado, here we go.
Pharrell Williams' NERD chain is one of the most expensive pieces to ever hang from an artist's neck. At the time it was produced in 2006, the pendant was valued at $1 million. Famed jewelry...
What? $1 million? He said the pendant was valued at $1 million. Now, that was an incredible pendant and literally made international news. So much so that it caught attention. I don't know how many articles that I've seen online at that point, but it was incredible how much impact that particular piece made and how it helped even more propel Jacob Arabu into that celebrity lineup. $1 million though? Obviously, I don't think he spent $1 million. The Jacob Association itself gained so much popularity that maybe it was half that price. Although I don't think the actual pendant itself was $1 million valuation. It was probably the entire piece because it also came with an incredible bubble Gucci link that was a kaleidoscope of colors. Let's continue.
Jewelry and watch designer Jacob the Jeweler created the chain. It features caricatures of group members Pharrell, Chad Hugo, and Shay Haley at the end of the multicolored link. The diamond-encrusted necklace is one of many items in Pharrell's impressive collection.
Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful diamond setting.
Designers like Terrain Schwartz, Gabby Elon, and Jacob the Jeweler have lent to the artist's reputation for trend-setting jewellery, and his long-time bond with Nigo is also deeply reflected in some of his bespoke pieces. Prices for jewels from Pharrell's collection have been splattered throughout social media.
I can't front. I don't know if you guys saw it real quick. I'm going to try to backtrack over to it so you guys can see that St. Lazarus pendant. That multicolored St. Lazarus pendant for Pharrell to really rock that piece and put his own twist on it was crazy. And it's true, when him and Nigo really started doing this whole battle of who has the flyest shit and then ended up kind of like joining forces in the whole Bape world and jewelry space, it really revolutionized what people were doing. Like, it went back to the old trunk jewelry type days where the big pieces with the really artistic portions of it were very prevalent. One of the things we got to keep in mind is that these styles are like ebbs and flows, right? Like, it goes and comes, it goes and comes, but not many people were playing with the colorful stones like Pharrell did. He really took a lot of chance and risk pulling all these colors into what other dudes may feel it's feminine, but really switched the game up. This guy's a monster.
Cementing the artist as an influential force shaping jewellery trends. We're unpacking some of Pharrell's most influential jewellery collaborations on Tagged.
He was an influence to everybody.
From pendants to grills to brooches, standout jewellery has consistently set Pharrell at the forefront of jewellery trends. However, his reputation within the world of jewellery isn't just for his flashy taste. His extensive knowledge of the craft has resulted in some of the most hyped one-off designs and high-end collaborations in the industry. Close friend.
Think about it. Dude had one of those diamond latches that are used for rock climbing to like do it to the chain loop on the belt. Who was doing shit like that? Like, he had to be one of the first. I know I've seen Jim Jones and other people now doing it and trying to bring it back. But who else was thinking of that type of shit? Really marrying fashion and jewelry and diamond work into these beautiful pieces. Remember, Dudes wearing diamonds is brand new. It's not something that's been around forever. Diamonds was something that was catered to women. I mean, even De Beer said it. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. It wasn't ever marketed towards dudes, but dudes really started taking it and flipping it into their own shit. And now it's like second nature that every dude has something that's icy. But Pharrell definitely helped pioneer that wave into that mass mainstream space.
Friend, mentor and designer Lorraine Schwartz has lauded Pharrell for educating other hip-hop artists on the importance of quality, from clarity to cuts. A passion for the design and manufacturing process has gained the artist the respect of top jewelers. The 20-year friendship between Pharrell and Nigo has resulted in several streetwear projects, including their brands Billionaire Boys Club and Ice Cream. However, before the start of their fashion lines, the artists connected over unique jewellery. Jacob Arabo, the founder of high-end jewellery and watch label Jacob&Co, frequently designed for both artists. Arabo eventually introduced them after Nigo remade some of Pharrell's jewellery designs.
There's many people who follow him, especially this one. Nigo, as we all know, was also a client, but everything that Pharrell would buy, Nigo would also want to buy, without knowing each other. They asked me, can you please introduce me to Pharrell? And I did.
Jacob was also behind the notable NERD pendant.
That NERD piece looks incredible. Look at the diamond setting. Look at the font. Look at the vibrancies of the color of the stones. Now, are all of these natural stones? It could be. I have a feeling, I don't know, but I know Pharrell is very meticulous on his jewelry and he does like high-end pieces. So who knows? I know back in the day there was a lot of mix and matching shit, but it's a gorgeous piece nonetheless.
This kind of a necklace, it has many stones. It has like 2,000 stones, I would say.
Total of 60 carats of diamonds, weighs almost half a kilo of diamonds in gold.
From Nigo, Pharrell was then introduced to another frequent collaborator, Cause. Pharrell was an early collector of Cause's work and lent his support to Cause's career. Pharrell famously commissioned the artist to design a colourful, diamond-encrusted pendant featuring the Cause Blitz character in 2008. Pendants, however, have been featured less frequently on Pharrell in recent years, as he's been more partial to subtle bezel chains. A post on Jacob&Co.'s page showcases a pair of custom-made gold chains set with multicoloured jewels, and the caption of the photo celebrates the designer's 30-year friendship with Pharrell.
I met Pharrell many years ago. He was just beginning his career. Of course, he gave me those promises, you'll see in the future, when I grow, I'll spend much more. I said, okay, sure. I hear that every day. But he really kept his promise and he did grow.
Commissioned alongside the Jacob&Co. chains was a set of $100,000 grills.
$100,000 grills. Rubies, sapphires, diamonds, emeralds. It's engulfed in the whole. Now, I've seen these now being more popular. Granted, the stones used in these are probably massively different than the ones that you're seeing in production right now. Obviously, price points, natural, what is it, Colombian emeralds maybe, Burmese rubies, all these crazy blue sapphires. I mean, it's gorgeous pieces that we're talking about. But think about it, at that time, $100,000 for grills. It's like insane. And like the article indicated, now you start seeing that Pharrell has transitioned from that big chunky jewelry to statement artistic pieces. So we're all going through that kind of transition, me, myself included, that the big, chunky, beefy pieces are not something that I find to be sustainable to my style. I feel that maybe more of a variety of smaller pieces might be more attainable, or like mid-tier pieces. That's why you won't see me with a kilo neck pain or a half kilo or 300+ gram chains. It just doesn't go with the aesthetic that I'm personally looking for. I think I'm going to be leaning a lot more towards mid-tier size chains, and depending what chains and combinations of whip pendants, depending on style, fit, and comfort.
By father and son duo Gabby Elan Jewellery. A photo posted to their page gives a detailed look at the 22-carat gold grills, which are set with rose-cut white and yellow diamonds, rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. Some on social media were quick to draw comparisons between the jewellery and Marvel's Infinity Stones. Stylistically similar motifs appear in the yellow and green, heart-shaped rings Pharrell wore years before.
Not to mention that RM.
The blue sapphire seen by its side, traced back to posts on the Instagram profile of designer Lorraine Schwartz in 2015. Another yellow and gold piece has been spotted on hand in more recent posts by Pharrell, a square-shaped ring to match fellow artist Tyler the Creator. However, The depth of Pharrell's reputation in jewellery goes far beyond what he chooses to display from his collection. He's also designed for others through a series of luxury collaborations.
G-Shock is gonna come back, watch.
A video posted to YouTube in 2008 teased the collaboration with Louis Vuitton after the brand's then creative director
Collab with Louis Vuitton. How many people get that opportunity?
To work with the company. Pharrell and designer Camille Micheli created the Blazon collection, which was then presented during Couture Week. Standard to his taste today, the collaboration featured gold and diamond pieces ranging from a fairly modest $2,070 up to $621,000.
The Louis Vuitton Blazon piece. I've been looking for something from that line to at least present on this channel for 2 months. I wasn't familiar with it at that time, but in coming across doing research to bring you new content, it's really hard or impossible to find anybody who has a piece, borrow a piece, purchase a piece that's affordable. But I'd be very interested to see the actual entire line and the details and the beauty and craftsmanship that goes into that. Jewelry and art should meet in a beautifully mutual space so it can really enhance your look. One of the things that I pride myself on is having a piece that, yes, has a mass appeal or maybe traditional type look, but always adding your spin and your element of artistic integrity in there to make it your personality.
An exclusive release in 21 stores worldwide followed as the collection gained attention on Kanye's blog. Other big name collaborations followed. In 2019, Pharrell's reputation for Chanel-studded red carpet looks culminated in collaboration with a luxury fashion house. The jewellery collection went in hand with a history of fashion
Benchwork real
as well
deal.
as a 2017 fashion collaboration. A video on the brand's YouTube and Instagram teased diamond and pearl brooches, necklaces and bracelets, also accompanied by a colourful apparel line. Most recently, Pharrell has drawn attention for his relationship with luxury jeweller Tiffany & Co. After first debuting at Nigo's Kenzo Fall Winter 22 show in Paris, a pair of eye-drop-shaped glasses helped to tease the unreleased collection on the artist's Instagram. A closer
Check out the eyewear. Clearly it's not catered for a man, but an artistic individual like Pharrell Williams can absolutely pull these off. I wouldn't be able to, but you gotta appreciate the art that goes into it and the craftsmanship that goes into this type of eyewear. You know I'm a sucker for eyewear. I love eyewear from all budgets and all styles, but anytime you can add a little twist, a little nuance to that eyewear to separate you from the rest and incorporate jewelry somehow, win, win, win.
The look reveals the diamond embossed glasses are made of 18 karat gold, building anticipation for further designs in partnership with the luxury jeweler. Since the runway show, the glasses have stirred up controversy within the luxury community due to their resemblance to a pair of 17th century Mughal frames. Pharrell's knowledge of jewellery design as well as his connections within the space have pushed him to the forefront of jewellery trends. Artists and jewelers alike have lauded Pharrell's evolving style over the years, as the artist has transitioned from oversized chains to more understated pieces. Though today he's turned away from the style of 2006's NERD chain, the artist still gravitates towards eye-catching pieces made by his closest collaborators.
Shout out to Hypebeast and the tag series for this video. Great video, beautifully done, not too long, wasn't redundant, beautiful pieces of information in there, and really makes you see that there is a transition between music, jewelry, and art that can beautifully and harmoniously mix together to bring some really uniqueness and personality traits out in your jewelry. So it should be your personal style, blended with your personality, your artistic integrity, and just overall swag. I hope you guys appreciated this series. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart. Let me know if you think Pharrell was one of the pioneers in this jewelry game, or was it more so the Migos? I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
CUBAKNOW, what's fresh, who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test?
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola star tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.